Hello, my name is Gail Cruz, and I'm a client here at Insurance Connection USA. Today, we're talking with Bob Garrison, who's an expert in insurance, risk management, and particularly Medicare enrollment. Bob, how did you get interested in helping people enroll in Medicare?
Well, thanks, Gail. Thanks for being here. So I got involved with Medicare over 20 years ago, and really it was because my dad was turning 65, and I didn't know anything about Medicare, and he didn't either. So I went back to school, became certified, and I've been helping people ever since.
If you're still working and have coverage through your employer, do you still have to sign up for Medicare when you turn 65?
Well, Gail, I get asked that question multiple times every day. And the answer is no. If you're working, you have employee benefits or employee group coverage through your employer, you do not have to enroll in Medicare. However, we do usually recommend that you enroll in at least Part A, which doesn't cost anything. You get enrolled in the Medicare system, you get a card, you get a number, and when you get ready to retire, no matter how long that is, then you can enroll in Part B. We'll help you do that, and you are off and running.
When should someone enroll in Medicare, and how do you get started?
Well, enrolling in Medicare for the first time depends on your situation, but let's just assume that you do not have group coverage, you want to enroll in Medicare, you're turning 65. The easiest way to do it is to go online, socialsecurity.gov, and do the enrollment there. It only takes a few minutes, and our staff, will help you with that enrollment process if you would like us to do that.
Bob, how much does Medicare cost?
Gail, it costs just over $200 a month, but it can cost more if your income is higher.
Bob, what does Medicare Parts A and B cover, and what additional coverage should people consider?
Well, Medicare Part A and B. So Medicare Part A covers the hospital room, and that's just about it. Part B covers all the other medical costs except for drugs. So doctor visits, tests and labs, medical equipment. And between the two, Part A and Part B, it only covers 80% of the medical costs. So if you just have Medicare by itself, you're paying the other 20%, and there is no maxed out of pocket.
If you already have Medicare Part A and are preparing to retire, how do you enroll in Part B?
It's simple. You can go on socialsecurity.gov and enroll in Part B as a separate thing. Now, there's a few forms that you have to fill out. One is an employer verification form that says that you've had coverage since you turned 65. And we'll help you with all of that to make sure that your enrollment goes smoothly.
How do you find a Part D prescription plan that covers your medications?
We help you, and we use Medicare.gov because we think it's the best system there is. So you simply put in all your medications, the program comes out and says this is the best plan for you, so we don't have to throw darts.
Oh, I like that, don't throw darts. What is the difference between Medicare Advantage and Medigap?
A lot. One's an apple and one is an orange. So both will protect you against the 20% that Medicare doesn't pay. So they do it in different ways though. Medicare Advantage plans are Medicare replacement programs. So they take over from Medicare, and the companies that offer them pay the claims and do the administration. They have networks mostly, so you have to use doctors and hospitals that are in their networks. On the other hand, a Medicare supplement just does what the name is. It supplements your Medicare and pays the 20% that Medicare doesn't pay and some of the deductibles. So with a supplement plan, you basically have no out-of-pocket costs other than a small deductible for your Part B.
If someone chooses a Medicare supplement, what is the difference between a Plan G and a Plan N?
Well, there's not a lot of difference, but Plan N has a copay that Plan G does not. The plan in copay is $20 at the present time for a doctor visit, and that's both a primary care doctor visit and a specialist visit. Both of the plans, Plan G and Plan N, do not cover the Part B deductible, which currently is $283 per year.
Can Medicare become more expensive if your income is above a certain amount?
It can. Yes, it's called IRMA, Income Related Monthly Adjustment. So Medicare looks back 2 years on your income tax return. So if you are starting your Medicare in 2027, they're going to look at your income tax return for 2025. And if that income is over $218,000, then you could be subject to IRMA. Now, there are ways to appeal that. If you've retired or you've had some sort of a lifestyle change, you can fill out an appeal form and get that resolved.
Finally, Bob, what should someone do if they still aren't sure where to begin?
Well, the first thing they should do is call a professional and go through the training. We call it Medicare 101, and it's about an hour-long program where we run through all of the details of what Medicare does by itself, both A and B and Part D, which are the drug plans. And then we talk specifically about all the Medicare Advantage plans, how they work, which one might be the best for you, and also Medicare supplements. We look at all the rates, so we go through it. We do not have a favorite carrier for any of those things. We offer all of different companies' products. So our job is to make sure you have the best coverage that fits your needs.
So Bob, for a lot of us, this process is just incredibly overwhelming. So can you just help me navigate this system?
I sure can, and it is complicated and confusing for almost everyone because Medicare is completely different than what you're used to. It's not like an employer plan that we've had all these years in the past. So we walk you through start to finish, making sure, number one, that you understand what Medicare is, that you have a good base for it. But we do all of it for you. Basically, you don't have to do anything. We do all the enrollments once we select the best plan for you, and that you tell us which plan that you want. But we do all the work, so you don't have to do anything.
Whew, that's great. Thank you, Bob.